Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on the legend, Canelo Alvarez, and the two big dogs, and Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, and David Benavidez, and how everybody is pissed off and got their panties in a bunch because Canelo said he's not fighting any more Mexican fighters, but the only two Mexican fighters they want to see him fight is David Benavidez and Zurdo Ramirez, that we can say they can be on that level to get a fight with this killer, this legend, and Canelo Alvarez. Now, we all know Canelo got a big-time fight coming up with Triple G and the trilogy, right? We know my man took his second L against Dimitri Bevall, who's about to fight Zurdo. But everybody is pissed off at my guy Canelo because he said he's not fighting any more Mexicans. And they just like, oh, man, if it was this fighter, if it was that. Listen, man. Listen. If y'all don't like what Canelo Alvarez is doing, if y'all don't like what he's saying and how he's moving, then don't watch him. Period. Don't support him. Right? Don't make videos about him. Let Canelo be, because Canelo can do what Canelo wants to do. At the end of the day, it's his chessboard. You know what I mean? It's his chessboard. You know what I'm saying? So, we know that there's other great fights out there for Canelo if it's not Zurdo and David Benavidez, because everybody pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And then the fighters y'all want to see him fight ain't even Zurdo and David Benavidez. But let's get to David Benavidez, right? Let's talk about old King David around this thing, right? Now, Benavidez is at 168. He just beat the shit out of David Lemieux. Now he's sitting trying to get him a championship bout, right? Trying to put himself in position to fight for a world title, not a championship bout. Sorry, y'all. So, he said out his own mouth, he's not worried about if he fight Canelo or not. He's not pissed off about it. He's not mad about it. He wants the opportunity. You feel me? He wants the opportunity at greatness, and I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if he go out there, he do his thing, and if he call out Canelo loud enough and do something that's spectacular, that Canelo would oblige, because Canelo said he'll fight him, before. So I don't think Canelo was shot all the way from fighting David Benavidez, but right now I think Canelo got other things in mind, right? So if David do something spectacular and start calling Canelo name out, I think Canelo will step up to the plate and fight him eventually, depending on if it's at 168. Now with Zurdo's in a position to fight Dimitri Bevall, the man, like I said, gave my dog Canelo his second loss, and Zurdo need to be focusing on Dimitri Bevall. So they saying if Zurdo win, will Canelo go up and fight Dimitri Bevall, right? Will Canelo go up and fight Zurdo, right? And Canelo like, no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight Zurdo. He been telling y'all he didn't want to fight Zurdo. Not saying that he's afraid of Zurdo, that he this, that, and third. We all know Zurdo won an opportunity at Canelo. We all know Zurdo is with Golden Boy. I'm going to repeat this. We all know Zurdo is with who? Golden Boy. You feel me? We know Canelo don't fuck with who? Golden Boy. So in great ways, and not saying I'm not finna put no fucking money in Golden Boy pockets, he sums it up real nicely and say, I'm not fighting Zurdo Ramirez. You dig what I'm saying? I know my dog Canelo like a book, man. But at the end of the day, right? Y'all are so pissed off because he said what he said, fam. Canelo can do what he wants. He could. These are just the facts in his boxing game that we all supposedly love. You know what I mean? Now, we want to see Canelo fight Demetrius Andrade. We want to see him fight Jamal Charlo, right? That's everybody whole big situation. They want to see him fight those two fighters. So y'all shouldn't be pissed off that he said he's not fighting David Benavidez and Zurdo Ramirez, and I still believe he will fight David Benavidez in the future. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? I know Nello said what he said, but I just think by David Benavidez being who he is, the way he talked, the way he carried himself, and if they both stand at 168, and if he put himself in position, he's not going to shy away or not call out Canelo if he's, a mandatory for one of those titles if Canelo is still undisputed at 168. But my guess is Canelo might vacate a few of them titles to do something bigger, right? But nonetheless, right, if David do something big and spectacular, I feel like he'll call out Canelo. Canelo will step up to the plate, knock his ass out, tell him, I try to let your career be your career, but you insisted on fighting me, so now I got to put these hands on your ass, put you on my resume, and show you that you should have stayed on the sideline and try to get money with me instead of try to going against me. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? So when I look at the situation like that, I think he will step up to the plate and fight him. But other than that, right? Canelo probably feel like I did everything I need to do at 168 right now. I'm a fulfill my obligation with this contract against Triple G, and I just might want to go up and become a 5 division world champion. We don't know what Canelo want to do. We do know he wants the rematch against Dimitri Bevall if he's successful against Zerto Ramirez, right? He said if Bevall was to lose, then, he's not going to rematch him, which I understand it, right? Because he's undefeated. He beat me. He has the title. My whole plan was to beat him for the title, right? But if Zerto beat him, then it really ain't going to hold that much weight if I go up and fight him again. Even if he beat me, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to hold that much weight because I didn't give him his first loss, which Canelo want to do. But, like, one loss don't diminish your career, so maybe Canelo might rethink that. We don't know. You feel me? But Canelo makes his own mind up, and Canelo move on his chessboard the way he want to move on his chessboard. Now, people say, well, Money Brown, you just biased, man. Whatever Canelo say, you just agree with this, that, and the third. Listen, it's not that I agree with Canelo saying that he won't fight no more Mexican fighters because, contrary to belief, I want to see Canelo and David Benavidez. I want to see Canelo knock David Benavidez the fuck out because I know he's going to knock David Benavidez the fuck out. You dig me? But I think Canelo want to save the young man career and want him to do big things. And he don't want to fuck him over. You feel me? He don't want to fuck him over. Don't mean he won't. You know what I'm saying? With Zerto, I like Zerto's style. I don't think Canelo, is afraid of no fucking Zerto. I heard one dude say that shit. But like I told y'all, I just don't think he don't want to put no money in Oscar De La Hoya pockets. You feel me? I think that's why Canelo said that. He just don't want to put it out there as if, I'm bitter with Oscar, this, that, and third. Just like, why would I go out there and do business with Golden Boy and be up under Golden Boy when he tried to fuck me up? He said all this shit about me, and then he tried to set me up to fail. You know what I'm saying? So why would I go do business with him? So that's how I look at that situation with Canelo and Zerto Ramirez. But other than that, it's other big fights out there that's bigger than Zerto and bigger than David Benavidez. And it's Canelo Alvarez, fam. It's Canelo Alvarez. So, we'll just see how things play out in the future. First thing first, he got to focus on Triple G. You know what I'm saying? He has to focus on Triple G. He has to get past Triple G. I know everybody think Triple G is just a walk in the park. He's an old man, this, that, and the third. But that's what's on Canelo Alvarez mind. That's what he got on his plate next. And that's what he got to get over. You feel me? But other than everybody getting pissed off at him saying that he's not going to fight any more Mexicans, if that's what he chooses to do, that's what he chooses to do. It's his career. You know what I mean? It's his career. I know a lot of people try to call him this, that, and the third. Well, we seen Marquez and Barrera. We seen what happened when two great Mexican fighters go up against each other, this, that, and the third. If Canelo feel like that about his countrymen and he want to go out there and whip on other people, then that's his prerogative, bro. And that's his reason why. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to be too pissed off at him because we all seen Floyd do the same shit at once upon a time where he wasn't fighting no black fighters. And to the end, he fought Andre Berto, and there was something he wanted to make a point on by beating Berto over a female. You know what I'm saying? So Canelo make his own moves on his chessboard. I think he will end up fighting David Benavidez in the future. That's just me, right? And I think he's not fighting Zerto Ramirez because Zerto is with Golden Boy and he's not putting no money in Oscar De La Hoya pockets. But y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Canelo's still a big dog. That's why y'all talking about him. Straight like that. Until then, it's your boy Money's the NSBC moving and everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. Treyhunt52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.